Anyway, I think that wraps up for the reviews. We'll quickly go into what's coming up next in the film universe, and obviously we've got two massive trailers being released in the last 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The first of which is the Justice League trailer. The Justice League number 4 trailer, if I'm being specific. You've watched it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What did you think of it?
Showed more action and unison with the characters, which is what I'm enjoying.
More
like
action, what, sorry?
Unison, like more of the actors like getting involved.
Oh,
But before it was
doing
just
it
like all the trailers was like Aquaman in the water, Wonder Woman, but now you see them together, and there's a bit of humor with the Flash as well, which is like okay, you can kind of see how they are. Because before it was just division, now it's like okay, I can see the mingling and teamwork because you see the Flash like I think that's in the trailer 3 when he flicks the Wonder Woman sword to her in slow motion. So it's like those niche fight, the fight season would be pretty cool with the Flash of doing stuff like that, like minor stuff.
What did you think of Superman being revealed as there in the film?
Oh, I think that was kind of because have you seen Batman vs Superman? Like you knew that he wasn't basically gone, so like you knew he was coming back. But that was like I expected that, to be honest, because from the hint from that season. But they kind of need Batman, not Batman. So they need Superman to kind of because he's not invincible, but like. For fighting a war.
Yeah, you bring up terrible memories when you mention Batman versus Superman.
Because
so many.
Yeah, let's not get there.
Let's not go in there. But I just thought they shouldn't have spoiled that Superman lives at the end of the film.
Yeah.
But it's what Zack Snyder does. He doesn't do much, does he? But I could definitely see the change in the color palette, if not anything else, in this film. Zack Snyder has left the film. So he directed all the scenes, and now during editing he had some personal tragedy for which he had to leave. And Josh Whedon, the director for the Avengers.
Okay.
So he's a pretty good director. So he came up and took the helm of the film, and immediately in the trailer you can see the change. So there are some videos comparing like for like scenes between the earlier trailer and this trailer, and you can see the color palette changing from the dark grey, greenish grey that Snyder loves,
that dark, it's really weird,
to a more colorful palette, which I think is definitely the right direction. DC universe it's a dark universe, dead on track when it like dead on arrival when it started. But I mean, some of the cast is pretty good. I thought Henry Cavill was okay. I thought Ben Affleck was amazing as Batman. I thought he was a very, very good cast. I thought I can't remember the actor's name who plays Alfred. I thought he was very well cast. I thought Gal Gadot was a terrible cast. I thought she was absolutely terrible. She can't act. She looks the part, but that means nothing to me if you can't really act. The Wonder Woman film only worked because of Patty Jenkins, who directed it. She's such a class director that she could overcome the main actress's lack of acting abilities. But that's a different
story.
case. But yeah, I don't have high expectations of the film, but we'll see how it goes. That's all I can say, really. I thought the action sequences in the trailer looked terrible. They absolutely look terrible to me. They look overdone. They look over-engineered, like too much CGI. You can tell they're doing it in a CGI environment. They've got like harnesses pulling them up when they need to jump. It just looks so unrealistic to me. But we each to our opinion as well. We can't really say anything until we see what the actual final product is like. But the other big film coming out is the Star Wars.
Yes.
The second, well, the 8th actually. The second in the new franchise. What did you think of that?
I enjoyed it, like, because it showed so much more happening, and like, I think the one thing that stood out in the end was when she talks to Kylo Ren.
Rey. Talks to Kylo Ren.
Yeah. And then she's questioning her life, or like, because it looks like what path to us or what side to follow, and like
it looks like she might go to the dark side.
Because if it's leading that way, I want her to, because it's something they've never done. Because they've repeated so many things, the franchise, that's how it's kind of worked if you look at other movies. And if they do that, that would be quite interesting, because justice always prevails, but if she does the dark side, then I'm like, okay, I may give the movie, the 9th movie, a go.
something different
Yeah.
for the Star Wars universe. Yeah, I thought it was an interesting trailer. I thought it was. I mean, I could tell there is so much polish in there, and I'm sure it'll be a super entertaining film.
Mm-hmm.
But I also worry that it'll stick too closely to The Empire Strikes Back.
Because
Yeah, because
yes,
we saw that happen with the Phantom. I keep forgetting the name of the seventh film,
Mm-hmm.
but the first in this new franchise. I thought it was. I mean, everyone knows it was the plot lines very very closely stuck to the first film of the 1978-77 films.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wonder if they'll stick again very close to the plot of The Empire Strikes Back, and I don't want to see that. I don't want another lazy plot line.
Mm-hmm.
I want something different, something new, because this is a very very old franchise, and there's just so much to do with this. But yeah, I just hope that's what it'll be. I think the characters look pretty cool, and
they showed her using the Force as well, which is interesting. So that's like good
and
development.
pretty strongly. Like even Luke Skywalker becoming like surprised.
It's
like,
gone too fast. Yeah.
Pretty strong. But yeah, I'm just happy that Luke Skywalker is back. For the love of me, I can't remember the guy's name. He's such a favorite. I'm such a fan of him, especially his voice acting. But I suppose that's how memories work. You just can't remember it when you really need to. But yeah, I mean, those films are really definitely ones to watch out for. But we've also got Thor Ragnarok coming out.
That's the end of this month, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a few other big films coming out, and hopefully they won't disappoint. This whole year has been a bit of a disappointment for me.
Okay.
I only enjoyed a very few films, especially of the main summer blockbuster. They were very disappointing. The only films I enjoyed, I remember, are It. I quite enjoyed It.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I thought It was a really good film, and that was a good one to watch. What else did I enjoy? To be honest, I can't even remember now. This year has been pretty disappointing for me.
I beg to differ because I've seen quite a few good movies. Like
what?
John Wick 2 did come out this year.
John Wick 2, yeah.
I was like, hold on, you're missing out that movie.
No, we did a segment in one of our previous episodes of the best films and the worst films 2017 up to summer, and we definitely mentioned John Wick
2. Mother as well.
Oh yeah, Mother.
With Javier Bardem and Jennifer Lawrence. Like, it's a really dark movie. Yeah. It's something I did not expect.
I actually wouldn't say I enjoyed the film. I thought it was an interesting film.
It was interesting. The concept was interesting.
Darren Aronofsky is a very intriguing director. He's got one of my all-time favorites, The Fountain. I just love that film. So he's always an interesting director, and it's interesting to see a different take on how you do a film. That's why I enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was a good film overall.
It was quite slow because the whole entire movie happened in one house, and she never left the house. She seemed,
it's a very controversial film in terms of people's
emotions
and dynamics, all this kind of thing. But what else did we have? I think this year has been very disappointing. I in general didn't enjoy a lot of the films that were supposed to be good. Didn't impress, like The Dark Tower, for example.
I haven't seen that one. That's the one with Idris Elba, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was so disappointing.
With the guns.
The guns one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've read those books, Stephen King books.
Okay.
Really, really famous books, which has just fantastic content. Really, really good content, but they
didn't deliver.
Yeah, butchered it. I thought it wasn't even good for a made-to-TV film. That film was just so crap.
Okay.
But anyway, I think we should wrap our show. This has been a long chat. Hope you enjoyed the discussions. I would say, as a quick summary, don't watch The Snowman. Do watch the Lego Ninjago film. It's a good film. And definitely watch out for Justice League, the Star Wars films, Thor Ragnarok, and all the other big comic book films that's coming out these days. And with that, we say goodbye. Hope to see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Thank you.